Hello, welcome back to my channel. This is Skeleton Key Tarot, and this is a tarot card reading for whoever needs this message right now. So this is about being alone. The Hermit card, it tells me that perhaps you're dealing with feelings of loneliness, being single, being by yourself, and whether or not you enjoy this singleness or being by yourself, we shall see. But all right. It's also about listening to your inner voice, listening to your intuition, following and trusting that guidance, taking time for introspection to hear those messages from the source of all messages, from spirit, from your inner guidance. And there's this, all right, there was this painful ending to this romantic relationship. You're independent, you're on your own, and you are receiving insight about, okay, I just got another message. You are hearing your intuition, and for some of you, this voice is giving you messages, and you're not sure if you're crazy or not. Okay, it just got really hot in here. Let me take off one of my sweaters. So you're getting these messages from your intuition. No, you are not crazy. This is spiritual guidance coming to you. It might be speaking to you in your dreams. You're hearing your inner voice, and you can trust your inner voice. And you know it is your inner voice if it's telling you important things that are about to happen for you, okay? And it comes from a place of love, and it makes you feel good, but you're still kind of scared of this. Coming from a place of love, 2 of Cups, 9 of Cups, Queen of Cups, yeah, and the 2 of Pentacles. So you're vibrating on a higher level, all right, with the Hanged Man. So there's more than one message here. One of them is about being single and knowing that it's okay for now to be single. There was a painful ending in the past to a romantic relationship, but you will find a soulmate connection that will make you much happier, that'll be a much more emotionally fulfilling. You've got to have emotional integrity and be honest about how you feel and follow your intuition, and you are attracting what you are. You attract and you manifest what you are. So how you think and how you feel on the inside is going to show on the outside, and you're going to bring people in. People are going to be attracted by your vibration, your openness, your vitality make you beautiful. And this 2 of Pentacles is all about that vibration, raising your vibration, raising your standards, raising yourself up and loving yourself first, and being totally aware of your own emotions and your feelings and what your intuition is trying to tell you, so that you can follow those messages to the right place, to make the right decisions for yourself, to be in the right relationship. There's somebody who wants to get into this partnership with you that's going to be like a soulmate coming towards you, offering this love, this happiness, this blessing coming into your life. You're going to be coming out of a phase of feeling ruined, like your life ended, like betrayal, stabbed in the back, finances, your courage, everything was taken from you, and you're rebuilding, and you're going to, things are changing for the better. You're going to be able to build on what's already been established. There may have been some time where you were in hermit mode, where you had to take some time for yourself to contemplate, to listen to your intuition, to get that spiritual introspection, to become wise and learn from your mistakes or whatever happened to you, learn from your experiences, and to grow as an individual, and to learn about the mystery of life and where you come from and who you are. But for some of you, you have a gift. You have a psychic gift. No, you're not crazy. You are gifted. And there's something here about the Hanged Man needing to see things differently. And when you do learn to see things differently, you're going to rejoice in that psychic gift that you have, and you're going to be able to maybe get control of it a little bit. I think part of why you might feel like you're going crazy is because you are so open to all of these different vibrations and energies around you. And so when you start to feel kind of crazy like that, kind of chaotic, maybe that's your cue, your body, your intuition trying to tell you that you need to protect yourself, that you need to take care of yourself, that there's something that you need. Like when you're hungry, your stomach hurts, right? It hurts to be hungry. You feel tired and cranky. You're not going crazy. You're not sick. There's nothing wrong with you. You just need something to eat. You need a Snickers bar. You know what I mean? Like you need some water. You're not crazy. You're just thirsty. You're just dehydrated. You just need a nap. You need a snack and a nap and a seltzer. You know what I mean? Like your body is trying to tell you you need something, right? It's the same thing with your psychic sense. If you are a wide open psychic, empathetic, sympathetic to all these different energies around you, and you're coming into contact with so many different people who have all of these problems or all of these energies going on in their life, and you're just totally open all the time, you're going to end up absorbing other people's energy, and you need to protect yourself. There are certain things you can do, whatever works for you, should look into it. Do a little research, like certain crystals, certain meditation routines, affirmations, prayers, different pieces of jewelry, whatever helps you, because there's going to be different things for different people, different spells, different prayers, different jewelry, different crystals, different affirmations, different grounding techniques that will help you. So like a water sign might need a bath. Okay, if you have heavy water in your chart, being by water, being in the water might be very healing for you. Or maybe if you have earth in your chart or something like this, doesn't have to be, you could maybe need some time in nature. You need to go in the forest with your shoes off, bare feet. Maybe if you've got a lot of fire in your sign, there are certain foods that you can put into the engine of your body, right? Like maybe certain spices, or maybe literally sitting by a campfire or smoking certain herbs. You know what I mean? Or burning some incense. There you go. Because maybe you don't want to smoke, but like you could burn some incense. Air sign, again with the smoking. But you know what I'm trying to say? Like, what do air signs need? To breathe deeply into your stomach. These are, it doesn't have to be. I mean, you don't have to be a water sign to take a bath, right? Like maybe an air sign would like to take a bath too. I'm just saying, like, and maybe you tap into these different elements based on how you feel that day. So, maybe you take a little bit from all of the above. There are certain spices you put on your food to heal your body. There are certain drinks that you imbibe a little bit, like certain types of water, or like rose water. You splash some rose water on your face. You spritz this rose water on your body, and this helps to uplift your vibration and makes you feel better because you smell good. So like certain scent and crystals and grounding and meditation, like all of these different things you can incorporate into your practice, your spiritual practice as a psychic, as a medium, as a spiritual person and I'm thinking maybe a little bit of each, cover all your bases. And it's not like you have to buy things, but you could. There are certain things you could buy. There are certain things you could make. But there are also things that are free that you don't have to buy, and you can just look it up. Like, what can you do to protect yourself psychically? Okay, this is wisdom that you're learning because you need to see something in a different way. There's nothing you can do about something. Okay, it's not like you can just stop being who you are and stop feeling what you feel and stop wanting and needing what you need. You're going to have to sort of accept that you have this gift and that you are alone, right? There are two stories here, tale of two stories here. You've got, on the one hand, some people are alone. They're in solitude and they're taking time for introspection because they kind of have to. You don't really have a choice. So there's nothing you can really do about that right now except for to see it in a different way. So maybe you don't want to be single, you don't want to be alone, and you don't like it and you kind of hate it and you wish you had a partner. Well, you will attract a partner. You are attracting a partner with the Knight of Cups, Two of Cups, Nine of Cups. All of these cards indicate attracting a partner. But while you're alone, you can do these spiritual practices, do these meditations, practice self-love and self-care so that you're vibrating in such a way that you attract the right kind of partnership that's going to be a blessing for you and for whoever it is that you're getting yourself ready for. So it's painful to be alone sometimes. It feels very lonely, but you have yourself. Okay, so in a way, you're not alone because you are, okay, I'm starting to sound like somebody who's got Mercury and Mars and Gemini, but I do have Mercury and Mars and Gemini, so I see myself as more than one person. This is weird for, I know this sounds weird, but you're actually more than one person because you can observe yourself. Or maybe this is just me. Let me know in the comments. Can you observe yourself? Are you more than one person like I am? So I'm never alone because I'm always here with myself. And it sounds so crazy to say it out loud. This is what I mean by you think you're crazy. You're not crazy. You're not alone. You have angels, you have spirit guides, you have spirit with you. Spirit is of you, in you, with you at all times. And you are, if you can observe your own mind, you are actually more than one person. Like, remember, you ever seen that movie? I don't remember what it's called, but the line, it says, "How am I not myself?" Well, you're actually more than one person. I don't know who this is for. This is not going to resonate with everybody, but you can be your own best friend is what I'm trying to say. Be your own best friend. Look after yourself, and you won't be suffering so hard. You might still feel lonely, like I feel lonely all the time, but also I know that I am my own best friend. And even though I'm sometimes the worst possible best friend to myself because I don't always give myself the love that I deserve, when I can, I do. And I go hard for myself. You know what I'm saying? Like, I really invest in as much as I possibly can, giving myself the space and time that I need to do what I need for myself, like getting enough sleep, drinking enough water, taking good care of myself, because I know that I'm very sensitive to picking up on other people's energy and the things that I read, the things that I watch online, the people that I hang out with. It really influences me. I'm affected by this. I'm not one of these people who is unaffected by the things like that go on around me. I need to protect myself. If I don't protect myself, I'm way too sensitive. But if I can see this in a different way, I can see this as my strength. This is not a weakness. This is a strength. Okay, so if you think this makes you weak, you're wrong. Actually, this is your strength. You are experiencing your own strength in how hard you feel, and the strength of your emotions is a reflection of the strength of your character. And this is what makes you beautiful. This is what makes you who you are. Your feelings are real and valid and true. And if you deny how you feel, you deny who you are. That's not gonna happen. We're not doing that. Okay, we're doing the other thing. We're doing the other thing, okay? And actually, that's what leads to celebration and happiness and feeling really fulfilled in life and feeling really good about what we're doing here. Okay, so let me look at this. Can we even see? I really need to work on what I'm doing with my camera. Seriously, you guys, thank you for being patient with me. Okay, so here we have this Five of Swords. And yeah, there is this conflict. I feel like there's inner conflict as well as outer conflict. And if we can get that straightened out within ourselves, then we're not going to be attracting the kinds of relationships that are going to put us into that space of feeling these negative, low vibrational energies and not having control over it. Okay, like jealousy. Jealousy is natural. It happens all the time. We don't deny that we're jealous. We accept that part of ourselves. We accept our fear of not having what we want, and we let it go. Because jealousy comes from feeling like we're not going to get what we want or feeling like we don't have what we need. Jealousy comes from a feeling of fear, a place of fear. It tells us what we want. It shows us what we need. But ultimately, it's for us to say, okay, I understand where I'm coming from. I accept myself for who I am, but I also let it go. Because I know that it's not the end in itself. It's just a means to understanding who I am. So jealousy is not does not exist for the sake of being jealous. Jealousy exists to teach you about who you are, what you want, what you need. And you say, okay, jealousy, I hear you. I want that relationship. I want that particular person in my life. I want to have this and that. And maybe I don't have that right now, but I know I'm feeling bad because it's what I need. It's what I want. It's something's missing. Like, I'm hungry. I need food. I'm hungry. My stomach hurts. I need food. My stomach doesn't hurt just to torture me. It hurts because my body needs energy to survive, and the way that we get the energy is to eat food, and we know we need to eat food when we start to feel that way in our stomach. So we start to feel this jealousy. I need this love in my life. I need this relationship. I need this human contact. I'm just a person in the world. I need what I need emotionally, physically, whatever. But that doesn't mean that the jealousy is like exists for its own sake just to torture me, right? Like, no, that's not the point. And this is, oh yeah, here we go. And this is all about emotional intelligence. This is all about finding the right partner, King of Cups to the Queen of Cups. This is going to inform us what we need on an emotional level from our partner. This is somebody who's understanding, compassionate, sympathetic, very emotionally intelligent, who understands us just as well as we do. There's also, I feel this sort of psychic connection, this unspoken, telepathic, don't even have to talk about it. They already understand, they already know, but they also listen to you. They're a very good confidant. They're a good counselor. They give really good advice and really good hugs too. I just felt that, like, I really kind of want this hug. So it's like, yeah, you've been through some kind of painful breakup or ending in the past, and you've been alone, but it's time to see it differently, because there is this romantic relationship coming your way. There are these dreams that you have, these feelings that you have. They're totally valid. And look at this, like 9 of Cups, 10 of Cups, 2 of Cups, 2 of Pentacles. When you start to straighten this out within yourself and you reflect on these things that you've learned and you do the spiritual work of healing and growing within yourself, seeing this differently, making certain changes in your life, letting things go, and integrating your shadow side and all of those beautiful things, you start to vibrate on a higher level. Things change for you. Things start to open up. Things start to get so much better. And you become more mature and more experienced in the process, and you learn so many things that are just going to help you to grow and to come into the right kind of relationship that you're looking for, and that might even lead to marriage, to family, to whatever you're looking for long term. So it also applies to that psychic thing we were talking about, because when you do all of this, you grow your psychic abilities too. You become more stable, more secure in your psychic ability, more in control of it, so that you're not just being thrown around all over the place by everybody's energy everywhere. Okay? So I feel like this is the message today. Yeah, we accept that our fear is a part of who we are. These negative emotions teach us something about ourselves. And yeah, we can grow from this. We can let go of our fears as we find out what really works for us and how to heal ourselves spiritually and emotionally, how to keep ourselves grounded and in control of our energy. That's this spiritual wisdom that we're working on. Okay, I think that's it. I feel like that's the message right now. I'm not sure if there's anything else. Do I want to get one of these guys? A Woodland Warden? Yeah, okay. So I'll get one of these. And we will see if there's anything else for the collective, the viewer, whoever's watching this video. You have a gift, you have a psychic gift, or you have this spiritual knowledge. Okay, yeah, this is the one that wanted to come out. So the possum and the pony, the peony flower. It says, whoa, it says bashfulness. So cute. I love those flowers. Little ugly little opossum. I love him too. He's cute. So let me see. Number 28. I'm going to read it from the book. It says, bashfulness. To play possum is to remain quiet and still when faced with danger. The expression comes from the opossum's unique reaction to fear. It keels over and pretends to be dead. This is an instinctual response and an effective one. Actually, this is reminding me of like Ten of Swords. It's like you're playing dead. As a fear response, you know? Like you go really quiet. Yeah. The High Priestess and the Hermit, very quiet, introverted energy. And the Hanged Man can be very self-sacrificial as well. The Queen of Cups, very nurturing, selfless energy. Okay, so let's continue. Spotting what appears to be a dead opossum, predators will often lose interest. Similarly, the beautiful peony flower is associated with bashfulness. According to Greek mythology, nymphs who wished to hide from mortal eyes would disguise themselves as peonies. You may wish to hide away from the world. While periods of solitude are necessary and healthful, be sure your retreat is not driven by fear. Oh my goodness. This is like hermit mode, going into hermit mode because you're afraid of the gift, afraid of something, afraid of getting involved, afraid of romance because you've been hurt so badly in the past. Okay. While you've recently been shaken, perhaps you've passed through some turmoil or endured a disorienting change, you are now ready to stand on your own 2 feet. Ask yourself, how do I respond to fear, instinctually or otherwise? Wow, I feel like that really does relate to everything that we were talking about in just a slightly different way than what I was thinking. But yeah, how do we respond to fear in this situation? Are we afraid of getting hurt again and you don't want to accept this romantic offer? You're not willing to open up to new love because you've been hurt so badly in the past and it's easier just to be alone and to stay quiet and pretend that you don't need anything or don't want anything. You know, I'm not so sure that that's the way that you want to live forever, is it? How do we respond to fear? What do we do with these negative emotions? I feel like I want to get one more card from the Thoth deck. Hiding away because you don't want to get hurt. Okay, wow. Awakening to the truth. All right, so... And then the sun in Scorpio. Oh, by the way, yeah, Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio with all these water signs as well as Virgo here. So this is pleasure. This is 6 of Cups. This also has to do with the past, and it also has to do with balancing out the emotions, reciprocal emotional involvement, equal give and take in an emotional relationship where you both feel secure and understood, where you both feel like you're very happy with each other. 2 of Cups here as well, this soulmate relationship where you're mirroring each other like partners in crime. Okay, so the Aeon here is the Judgment card. So this is about making a really big decision to make a really huge change in your life. A whole new paradigm is opening up for you when you make this decision. Maybe you're coming out of hermit mode. Maybe you're finally admitting to your psychic abilities and your spiritual insight. Maybe you've decided, you know what, maybe I will accept this love offer that's coming in for me. And this opens up a whole new chapter, a whole new era in your life. Your witchy era, your spiritual era, your psychic era, your era of love. Yeah, you're coming into this love relationship and you're overcoming the fear of getting hurt again. You're overcoming your own fear of your own ability to love and to be in the world in your fullest capacity, in touch with your feelings. There's also this idea of using your discernment to make really good decisions, being critical, doing some kind of critical self-analysis that could be to do with this introspection again, getting really quiet, spending time alone to sort of critique yourself, see yourself from an outsider's perspective, look in the mirror and say, who am I really? What is my role in all of this? What are my responsibilities? What are my rights? What are my privileges? What are my responsibilities here? What can I do? Who am I? How do I show up in the world? Is this the best that I could possibly be? How could I improve my behavior? How could I improve my status? You know what I mean? But like, this is accepting valid criticism. And this is the kind of valid criticism that's not meant to discourage you. It's meant to motivate you and inspire you to make good choices, to do better next time, to keep growing and learning from these challenges and turning them into opportunities to do even better, to reach new heights and new levels and new goals, and to be the best version of yourself, and to be in the best relationship possible, and to have that psychic insight, and to really hone in on your skills and your abilities and your wisdom. Wow, that's huge. I love this message for us. I really do. I feel like this is a message for me as well. So there are mysteries here, mysteries of the universe. God is a mystery. Spirit is a mystery. That's what's behind the veil, the high priestess's veil, right? We can't really look past it. We can only make deductions based on reason and the evidence presented to us by the ascended masters, or the hierophants and the priests and the anointed ones. The anointed ones, I don't know where that came from, but like people who have been studying this for a long time, like the old masters and stuff like that. There are ancient rituals and texts, and like the Kybalion or something, or the Book of Thoth, or, you know, I have this book, Tarot Mirror of the Soul, that I love. There's affirmations for every card. You know, there's all of this wisdom and literature out there. And so we can't really look behind the veil. Nobody can, but we can make rational deductions. We can use our intuition to sense God, spirit, the universe, the mysteries. But the closer we get to the mystery, the more we realize there's so much that we don't know, the closer we get to God. So the more we realize we don't know, the closer we are to the truth. Does that make sense? The more aware we are of the fact that life is a mystery, and we don't know what happens after. We don't know where we came from before, but we can use our intuition to make certain judgments, deductions, inferences, assumptions. Even we can feel our way. We can't understand it intellectually, but we can feel that connection to whatever that mystery is. And when we feel that connection to that mystery, that's how we know we're getting closer to the truth, you know? I hope I did a good job explaining that. Let me know. Okay, so yeah, that's what I've got for you today, viewer, whoever is reading this or whoever's watching this reading. When we let go of our preconceptions about how this is supposed to be, we can start to make moves forward. We can start to move forward with the way that it actually is, which will actually ultimately lead us to a lot more bliss, joy, happiness, fulfillment, and reciprocal partnership with somebody who really understands. And this will begin to really change our lives by changing what's going on the inside, overcoming our fears, accepting ourselves and letting it go, loving ourselves, and what is this? Something to do with, okay, not being afraid to assert ourselves either, to express how we feel openly and honestly when it comes to emotions, spirituality, and sexuality as well. Observing ourselves in that behavior and accepting ourselves on that level. For some, this might be a message like connecting with yourself on that level of sexuality and fully embracing who you are and what you need and what you want, and acknowledging your desire and acting on it and going for what you want and getting what you need from your partner. Somebody who's going to be very understanding, who's going to be a very good partner for you, collaborating with you. Like I said, a partner in crime, you know what I mean? Like where you guys just really fit together. You are co-conspirators. You are very, what's the word I'm looking for? I keep thinking collaborating, coordinating, whatever. I think you understand what I'm trying to say. Compatible. Thank you, Spirit. You're very compatible with each other. They're going to accept you for who you are. As you accept yourself, you can be more authentic, and then you can have a more authentic relationship where you get to experience what it is that you want to experience together. Maybe you can vocalize what it is that you want and need emotionally, physically, spiritually, whatever you need in that kind of relationship. And then you can be with somebody who's truly compatible with you because you've expressed yourself, and now you're going to attract the right kind of partner instead of, something that's going to be unfulfilling. Okay, but yeah, you've got to discover within yourself what exactly that is first. And then, you'll have to, if there's fear holding you back, if there's negativity and conflict within yourself, you're going to need to resolve that somehow. Just by being open and honest and authentic with yourself about who you are and what you need. And that's the beginning of the change. Realizing that there's nothing you can do. That begins the process of changing. You know what I mean? Like, you've done all that you can. There's nothing else that you can do. And you're stuck. With the Hanged Man being here indicates being stuck and not knowing how to move forward. Well, the first step is to admit that you are stuck, that you have a problem, right? The first step in solving your problem is to admit that you've got one. The first step in getting unstuck is to realize that you are stuck and there's nothing you can do. And from there, you can surrender to the flow and things will start to open up for you. I keep asking Spirit, am I done? Is this the whole reading? There is something about sexual pleasure here, though. You're worried about it. Yeah, you're worried about who you're going to collaborate with on this. There's anxiety here about it. Maybe anxiety about your body or your needs or your desires or something like is holding you back from really feeling connected with who you are, what you want, what you need, and finding the right partner for yourself. But I think this is indicating that all right, I really feel like I want to get one of these guys for us to see if there's anything else. Concentration. Saturn and Gemini, concentration. So maybe you need to focus and concentrate on something. There's also this little gremlin on these lips with the Seven of Swords. So this could be to do with that fear again of dishonesty, somebody talking shit, gossiping, lying, cheating, stealing, being dishonest somehow. I want to read from the book for concentration. It's because Saturn and Gemini, Gemini is the lovers, is partners, partnership. So there could be this heaviness associated with partnership. Let me see here. Saturn in Gemini. Because this might help to sort some things out that we were just talking about. Saturn, it says, is ambition. Gemini is mental awareness. Okay, it says, in a reading, this card suggests a situation full of distractions and unnecessary complications. Only by keeping conscientiously to the essence of the matter will the questioner arrive at a successful conclusion. Because Gemini rules the third house, the card can indicate strain on the questioner's relationship with siblings. Okay, so it suggests a situation full of distractions and unnecessary complications. Only by keeping conscientiously to the essence of the matter will the questioner arrive at a successful conclusion. So you want to concentrate on the essence of the matter here. Just concentrate on the truth, the facts, the goal, all right? And then the events here, it says, talking one's way into an important job, using much concentrated research to achieve something, long conscientious study, ignoring someone's deliberate distractions. Okay, so there might be something to study. There might be something to ignore. If there's somebody distracting you from your purpose, trying to throw you off, you know, you ignore them and you just stay focused on the goal, and then you can figure all of this out that we were talking about, whether it's the love situation, whether it's the solitary confinement that we were talking about, the psychic situation, the romance, the sex, all of this, all of it connected with each other is all about your emotional fulfillment, getting what you need. So concentrate on that. Don't let anybody distract you from your goal. And that's going to help you to clear this up, to clarify and get things rolling, okay? Get through this stuck feeling. Concentrate. Okay. Okay. We're done now. I really feel it. We are really done. This has been a really great reading. I love you guys so much. Thank you so much for joining me today. I hope this was helpful. I hope this was of service to you. If you'd like a personal, I've got some information in the description box below. But in any case, thank you so much, and I'll see you in the next one, okay? Bye.